Okay, so prepare to be bored. I'm about to tell you a stupid story. This story started with my reading on the internet about how blue light destroys visual purple and reduces the body's production of melatonin. So I got the idea that I wanted small table lamps with red lampshades. Now, the first lamp that I purchased of this variety was this one. Okay, so one of the stupid things about this story is that I'm showing this lamp after it was fixed, and I want to tell you about how it wasn't fixed before. Now the lampshade is straight and well seated. Before it was crooked, but I'm not going to unfix it just to make a better video. Once I installed the lamp with the crooked lampshade, I didn't remember why it was crooked. I just knew it was crooked and it didn't fit. And it was like that for many years. And then the ceiling fixture broke in my bedroom. So here we have a picture of the bedroom ceiling with the broken fixture removed. I haven't fixed this part yet. And so I decided that I needed a table lamp in my bedroom with a red lampshade. So I bought this lamp. This lamp is also now fixed, and I'm not going to unfix it just for the video. However, the lampshade was crooked. The problem was that this lamp requires a lampshade with its own saddle to sit on the base. And the only lampshade I could find that I really liked online required a harp. And I looked in several stores, but the problem was that there were no red lampshades in the stores at all. So I decided I was going to be really clever. And I found these things online that are saddles that are supposed to put a harp on a lamp that does not have a place to put a harp. But the problem was that these things didn't really sit very well on my lamp. They wobbled and the lampshade was crooked. Another problem with the new lamp in my bedroom was that it was in the corner. And it was hard to get to. There were other things around it. So I suddenly remembered that my children had gotten me this device several years ago called the clapper. This thing had been sitting unused in the basement for several years, maybe even 10 years. I'm not sure how long. And I thought, oh, now I can finally use it. But then I discovered, to my dismay, that this device was not compatible with a dimmable LED bulb in my new lamp. When the device was turned off, the lamp flickered because LED bulbs are very sensitive to low current. So I was kind of depressed about having procrastinated for so long about installing the clapper. It was now obsolete, I feared. Then I had a brainstorm. My old lamp had a compact fluorescent bulb. And compact fluorescent bulbs are not so vulnerable to tiny variations in current. So I went back to the old lamp and I discovered that it was adapted to a lampshade with a harp. And the reason the lampshade was crooked was because I had put in a lampshade that had its own saddle, which was what had been available in the store at the time that was red. So I switched the lampshades along with the bulbs, and now everything works. Okay, this is a really stupid story, but it did take a couple of hours of my time up. I do want to make a commentary on these two lampshades. The one with the harp positions the top of the shade farther above the bulb so that when you turn the light on, you don't get as much glare in your eyes. The one with its own saddle positions the bulb closer to the top of the shade. So when you go to turn the light on and off when it's sitting on a table, you get more glare in your eyes. I feel this is defective design with respect to the shade that has its own saddle. However, fortunately, the one that has its own saddle is now the one that's attached to the clapper, so I don't have to go and look into the top of it while I'm turning it on anymore.